I am super duper excited because guess what? Author Ruby James is back at the cafe. And guys, it is a release day exclusive. Today is her day. Today is her book birthday. Hot off the press. Okay, first of all, check out this cover. Sheltering Naomi. Guys, it is a good one. And I am super duper excited. You know, we're going to talk about that cover and we're going to talk about that title as well. Ruby, oh my goodness, my friend. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on today and celebrating with us on today. And before I allow you to introduce yourself, I just want to remind the people, like, tag, and share, my friends. You know what to do. Tell a friend to come on down to the cafe and let's celebrate with author Ruby James on today. Ruby, my friend, introduce yourself to the people.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ruby James. I am an author of sweet and diverse romance, usually taking place in a small town, and so far they've all been in Maryland, which is my home state. So even though I don't live there anymore, it's always my heart. Maryland will always be my heart.
I love that. I love that. We have author Sharon Blunt hanging out with us on today. Sharon, let me just tell you, Ruby has hit us with a new one, honey. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you guys for joining us. Myra, thank you for joining us on today as well. Now, Ruby, of course, we are excited because this is release day. But before we talk about the cover and talk about some of the other things, can you share with us, because this is a new series for you? This is the Hawkins Ridge Animal Sanctuary romance series. What inspired this one?
Actually, I stumbled across the Asher House. It's a sanctuary out in Oregon.
Oh.
And I I fell in love with everything that they're doing out there. And that is definitely my inspiration. He goes around the sanctuary goes around to various high kill shelters and just takes all of these animals that are close to their last days, and some of them within hours of their last time, and they just bring them back to their sanctuary. They have horses and dogs, cats. It's just one huge thing. And I was like, you know what? That would be great, because I was debating between an animal sanctuary and a sports romance, but it's kind of hard to do sports romance. And this, so heads up, that may be my next series after I finish with this one.
Okay, look at Ruby spilling a little bit of tea on her release day. I love it. I love it. I love it. Tiffany has joined us today. Thank you, Tiffany, for joining us. Author Sharon Bunn says she loved watching him. He loves dogs. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, okay, so Ruby, we're going to get into this celebration a little bit on today, my friend. Okay, first of all, I remember when you did the cover reveal. The cover is amazing. Okay, tell us a little bit about the cover for Sheltering Naomi. And when you received your final cover, what was that like for Ruby when you saw this cover?
My cover artist is the same one that did the Point Harbor series.
Okay.
And she started making it look more I wouldn't say artistic, more like a painting.
Okay.
And I gave her the colors that I wanted. I want it to be bright. Because it's the beginning of spring, I wanted to just speak to me. And I said, you just please make sure that the woman has some hips, that she's full figure. I said, please just make sure that she's full figure. And Melody, like always, knocked it out of the park. I mean, I think I only had two changes, and they were minor. She nails it every single time, usually on the first time. I may change one or two things, but she has it. So I trust her to do it.
I love it, and I love the fact, like you said, that they capture the essence of the heroine. Guys, let me just tell you, when you read it and she give you the description of her, you will totally get Naomi and the way that they did the cover as well. I love that. I love that. Now, tell us a little bit before we start talking a little bit about the book. One of the things that you do in your book, I love how you have the diversity inclusion in your books or what have you. I mean, you have a full figure character. You have a male single dad, kind of switched it up a little bit, which you can have male single dads, all of that. But why is it important for you to show those different perspectives of individuals, which is real life that we live in?
I think you just nailed it right there, because it's real life. I mean, I want people to read my books and say, oh, I know someone like that person. I can relate to that person because they're my next door neighbor. And I want all of my characters to remind them of either someone that they know, a situation that they can relate to. And that's always been my dream, because for a while when I was debating on whether to start writing, I wasn't finding that. And I said, I want to find something that I could relate to. And that's why they all have to have some meat on the bones. All the women has to be full figured, because I've been big my entire life, and I was still able to find romance. I was still able to find love. I want other full figure women to say, you know what? I can do it too. I can find love too. So yeah, definitely.
I love that. And thank you so much for sharing that with us as well, that people are able to find characters that look like them in your stories as well. That is amazing. Now, of course, look, and Sharon Blunt, she's in your amen corner. She said amen. I love that. I love that. Now, okay, now Ruby, tell us a little bit about book one. The name of this book is called Sheltering Naomi. And guys, of course, once you read it, you'll kind of understand it, the title a little bit. But tell us a little bit about that title. And was it Ruby's original working title?
It actually was. Out of all of the series, because I actually have the titles for the remaining 3 books, that was the only one that I knew what I wanted it to be, because I knew that it was going to be a close proximity.
Okay.
I knew that I wanted the woman to have just a normal, I don't want to say normal. That's just not the right word. I just want them to just say, oh, I know a Naomi. And I just happened to be watching TV, and Naomi Campbell, for some odd reason, was on. And I was like, that's her name. And after that, I knew that it was going to be a close proximity. I wasn't sure how I was going to get them there, but I knew that it was going to be a close proximity. And now I had to put them together. And it's funny because Naomi's mom's with them. And the
Y'all already know. Y'all already know when the moms are there. Okay. And what Ruby didn't tell y'all, okay, she's doing the close proximity trope. But y'all, it's small town. It is small town. And so you got the neighbors that everybody know, everybody business, town gossip, all of this good stuff as well. And then she's the new vet and she's new to town, all of this good stuff. I love that, Ruby. I love that.
And then I wanted I wanted the males, the heroes, all brothers, even though Noah is a brother from another mother, but they all grew up together. They're brothers, blood and by soul. And I knew that I wanted them. I actually decided on the heroes first before I decided on the heroines.
You better spill some tea.
I did. I said, I want them to look a certain way. I wanted them to be big, because these men are animal people. They work with animals. They're out there lifting stuff, mowing stuff, shoveling stuff. And I wanted them to be big men. I just didn't want a smaller, thinner man. They're all huge. And I wanted them to say, we want women that aren't afraid to eat. And I think Logan and his brother Caden have that discussion, saying, we want women that we aren't afraid to hug. We're not afraid to break. So I knew that the men just had to be big. They just had to be.
Well,
And
thank
so
you
I
so much.
started for them first and then went to the women.
That is super cool that you started with the heroes. And then I'm trying to get a little tea for the people. So all of the brothers are gonna get a story, or you going a
They
different
are,
okay,
all
okay.
of them, all of them.
I love that. I love that. Well, congratulations, Ruby,
Thank
and
you.
happy release day. I hope that today has been amazing. And not
It
only that,
has.
congratulations on the whole new series as well. Guys, if you're just joining us, we are celebrating with author Ruby James on today, guys. Today is her day. Hot off the press, Sheltering Naomi. Guys, check out that cover. And of course, we'll be sharing with you in just a little bit of how you can get your hands on a copy of it. And this new series for her is called Hawkins Ridge Animal Sanctuary. Romance series is the one. And Ruby just put a little bit of tea that all of the brothers are going to get a book. Now, Ruby, okay, let's get into it a little bit, my friend. Okay, so what came first? You told us that the male characters or the male brothers or the male heroes that you kind of got them first, and then you kind of came out with the heroines. But in thinking about everything for book one, Sheltering Naomi, what came first? Was it the characters or was it the plot? Because y'all, it's a
The
plot. It's a
characters.
plot. Ooh,
The
okay.
characters.
Okay.
The
Gotcha.
characters. Because at first, I actually ended up changing the plot because I had initially I had them helping the police at raid a puppy farm, and I
Uh-huh.
realized that's completely against my brand as
Okay.
being light and fun, and I just didn't want that.
Okay.
So I did have to change the plot after that. But no, the characters definitely came first because I knew the kind of woman I wanted Logan to have. He needed a woman that would keep him in his place because he's the oldest, and I needed her to say no, or you're not going to tell me what to do. I know
Yeah.
you're used to telling your brothers what to do, but
Uh-huh.
it's not going to happen here. And so I wanted him to he needed a strong woman that would just bounce back and just say no, and just challenge him and be more like a partner to him as he's taken over from his father.
I love that. I love that. Well, guys, if you're just joining us, we are celebrating with author Ruby James on today. It is release day, guys, hot off the press. Sheltering Naomi. It is the first book in the series. All of that good stuff as well. So it is just a great day. Now, I want to ask you this, Ruby. When you think about these amazing characters, and guys, we're going to talk about these characters in a little bit. We have Naomi Hendricks, who's new to town, or what have you. Her mom is with her to start over, all of this good stuff. And of course, guys, we have Logan Beckwith. And of course, I'm going to ask Ruby about that meet cute because I love a good meet cute. We have Naomi's mom, guys, which is just, she is a character in herself. You got to love her as well. You have his brothers, you have his daughter. We're going to talk about her in a little bit too. And then I'm going to ask you some specifics about, some Pacific characters. So let's start first with Naomi Hendricks. What can you tell us about her and being new to town?
She is an introvert who loved animals. She connected with animals from a young age, and growing up in rural Oklahoma, she wanted to be a vet. So she went to school, graduated first for class, and her husband lived in another ex-husband, I should say, lived in another section of rural Oklahoma. So she went there with him, and being one of the only Black people there, let alone a Black vet, she had to rely on her ex-husband to kind of weave the wave for her. And I'm hoping I don't give away too much, but he ends up cheating on her and then ruining her reputation in Oklahoma.
Just messy.
So she said,
There's
you
a
know what?
drama. Look, Helen, there's a drama, girl. There's a drama.
Yeah. And so her mentor, which again, I want to say so much, but I don't want to give
Look,
away
Ruby,
everything.
I'll tell the people this. You gonna be side-eyeing him. That's all I'm gonna say. We gonna give him that much, Ruby, that they gonna be giving him the side eye. We'll just say that.
Yeah, yeah, he deserves a side eye with a shiv or something in your back pocket in case he looks at you wrong. But so he gives her the opportunity to buy his practice in Oak Mountain, Maryland, and she needed a change because she didn't do well in large cities. So her and Maeve, that's her mother, packed up with their little dog Shorty and moved to Oak Mountain, Maryland, and they've been there for roughly about 8 months. And it's just it's been interesting.
Yes, it definitely had shy his little pop-up visits. But anyway, guys, we ain't gonna give you too much because we need you to get the book. You are definitely going to enjoy it. And let me just tell you, go ahead and get a friend to buddy read because you'll want to talk to someone about this great book that came out on today, guys. It is release day, Sheltering Naomi. Okay, now let's talk a little bit. You shared a little bit about Logan. He's the oldest brother, guys. This is Logan's story. Tell us a little bit about Logan.
Logan is a single father of an 11-year-old girl who seems to be a little boy crazy. So Logan's dealing with that, and he's trying. He knows that it's his responsibility to take over the sanctuary from his parents because they're ready to retire, travel, and do everything. So he has to balance between expanding the sanctuary, raising her because his ex-wife left him to join the rodeo circuit. And she signed over all custody, and Logan said, all right, that's fine, I got her. And sure enough, between his brothers and his parents, they're raising Fiona to be the next in line, the next generation to take over after they're ready to move on. So he has a lot on his plate, and the semi twist is that his ex-wife is the goddaughter of Naomi's mentor.
Okay,
Naomi doesn't know that.
Catch that. She's dropping some tea. Okay, so you already know, and then put in the back of your mind, this is small town, so you already know.
So Logan already has some beef with her mentor, and he just for the longest time said, I don't want to meet her because I know that she's like him.
Right.
And his brother's like, you're stupid, go meet her. You are disrespecting family by not going to introduce yourself. And his mom's like, I know I raised you, right? Go on. So he goes, and they have a meet cute / meet ugly at the same time.
I like that, Ruby. It's a meet cute / meet ugly.
So I actually had fun. I had fun writing that scene. I had fun writing that scene.
Guys, if you are just joining us, you are in for a treat. We are celebrating with author Ruby James on today, guys. It is release day for her new release. And not only is it a new release, guys, it's the start of a new series for Ruby James as well. And it's called Sheltering Naomi. And guys, let me just tell you, if you like a fast-paced page turner, Ruby, she be pulling out all the stops. She hit you with a headliner in the first chapter, okay? So you will enjoy this read. It is definitely a tell a friend to tell a friend type of read. And Ruby, we are so excited that you are hanging out with us here at the cafe to celebrate. Guys, if you have a question or two, feel free to put it in the comment section. And I know you are ready for a snippet, so just hold tight. Ruby is going to share with us a little bit from Sheltering Naomi as well. Now, you gotta talk about his daughter, Lizzie. I'm sorry, not Lizzie, because Lizzie is Naomi's like pet or what have you. Yes, can you tell us a little bit about his daughter, who is, y'all, she's almost getting ready to be, well, she's kind of preteen, I guess you can say, because she's not 12 yet, right? She's like 11.
Right, no. No, she's 11.
Yes.
and she you you get to meet Fiona when Logan has to go pick her up from her friends because her and her
Fun.
friend were going to try to do a study um thing with three other boys,
And
no
their parents were
parents,
home.
and and Logan
Ruby,
said
you
no.
know the mom and it came out. I said, oh no, she didn't.
Her friend's mother told Logan he dropped everything, got got in his car, and he went to get her. He said, "No, everything else can wait. I need to go get my daughter
Let
before
me
she
go get
does
my
something
baby.
stupid." And the thing is at the boy's house she was going, his parents work for Logan's family.
Yeah.
And he said, "You know what? If they're okay, let's go talk to them now." She's like, "Don't you dare!" She was because she knew that she was wrong. And
Yeah. Yeah.
and Logan was going to call her on it. And that's the one thing that I liked about that, because most parents would have called and said, "No, okay, if you think they're okay with it, let's go ask them now." And then you just put them in that position, and they're like, "Oh no, I'm sorry, I was wrong." So
I
I
love
had
it
to do
because
that to Fiona.
she have a sweet spot too. She loves the kitties, the kittens or what have you, and she's really good at it. So they could actually see that legacy being passed down to her because she actually enjoy the animals and stuff like that too. So I don't want y'all to think all bad about the baby
No,
or what have you. She's
no,
actually a
because
sweetheart.
now did you get to the point where his father says she's no Logan's mother said she's going to be a better vet than you
Yes,
and your
yes. Look,
father.
the dad's like, well, wait a minute, honey.
He
Oh
said,
my
"What, are you
goodness.
going to talk disparagingly about your
Right,
husband?" So,
right. Guys, if you're just joining us, we are having an amazing time hanging out with author Ruby James. Guys, today is the release day of Sheltering Naomi. It is hot off the press as well. Now, when you think about the characters of book one, Ruby, is there a character that was the most interesting and borderline fun for you to write? But at the same time, is there one of those characters that was a little bit more complex for you to kind of dig into?
as far as fun, I'm going to say Logan's father, Thomas, and Naomi's mother, Maeve.
Ooh,
They
oh
were
yeah.
they were fun to write. They were definitely fun to write. Um, but as far as complex, believe it or not, Naomi was one of the harder ones for me to write
Hmm.
because I wanted to, as my editor so lovingly reminded me, I needed to show her growth,
Oh,
her her conflict and her motivation. And at first I wasn't putting that on paper.
okay.
So I have to thank her for that, for forcing me to do more of her
Yeah,
motivation.
yeah.
So Naomi was definitely one of the harder ones to write for. But I actually, and also, you know what, believe it or not, the other fun one to write was Logan's brother Caden. Because
Ooh,
I can't
okay.
I his story, it took everything I have for him not to be the next book. He's going to be the last book, but I want to write his story so bad
Oh,
that
wow.
yeah, it's killing me to not to write a story. But there's a reason I'm progressing, because if you've read my first series, I'm going to kind of tie in a character from the last book of the Point Harbor series to Caden's story. So I want to
Ooh,
try
you
to.
better spill some tea, Ruby. Oh my good, you are spilling the
Yeah,
tea.
I
Look
know.
at you.
So yeah, that's why I kind of want to write his story, but I know that I needed to go. I know I need to go in the order that I've planned in my head. But as I
Okay.
started writing Shelter and Naomi, I was like, I really want to write Caden's story. I'm like, no, no. So I've actually written a chapter for his story though, but it's
Okay.
off to the side. It's off to the side. I promise. I need to go in order because it builds up to what
Okay.
I want to happen to him. But
Wow. Well, again, thank you so much for sharing that with us. Now, Ruby, you got to share this with us. I know you're getting ready to read just a little snippet of Sheltering Naomi. So before you do that, can you kind of set us up, set the tone of what you're about to read? Tell us a little bit, and then you
uh,
can start when you're ready. Mhm.
this is actually towards the beginning. It's between Naomi and her mother.
Okay.
They're in Naomi's practice, and Naomi hasn't ventured out much. She's
Right.
only stuck within the practice and trying to build her life because she's afraid to trust people after what her neighbors did to her back in Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
So her mother Maeve, unfortunately, is a social butterfly. She's already out there. She's already out
She
there in
done
the
met the
town meeting
townspeople.
people.
She done met the ones who gossip. I mean, the mom is in the know. Okay.
Right. And so she's trying to pull Naomi out. So this is them sitting. It's just them and Shorty the dog, and she's trying to encourage Naomi that she needs to go that extra step. And I'm going to start with Maeve speaking. You can't live your life in the few yards between home and the office. Izzy has offered to introduce you to some people. Why don't you take her up on that? I'm meeting the owners of my patients right now. I think that's all I can handle. Maeve snorted. You aren't happy, baby. The only time I see you light up is when you're at the office or have your head in a book. Stop listening to ghosts and people trying to keep you down. This move is to be a new beginning. It's time for you to act like it is. Naomi slouched further in her chair. Her mother was right, as always. They moved to Oak Mountain at the end of October. Between setting up the house and the practice to her liking, the snowy winter, Naomi didn't venture out. But it was spring now. She could no longer use the bad weather as an excuse. Of course, her social butterfly mother had made friends as soon as they settled in, starting with Izzy's mom, Winnie. So I want to read more, but I'm gonna stop because I'll just start reading the whole chapter. So
Guys, let me just tell you, you are in for a treat. And as we said before, Maeve, you've got to love Naomi's mom, Maeve. Let me just tell you, you will fall in love with her as well. And again, you would think that these are things that your mom would say to you, or what have you. Ruby, I'm so excited for you and your new
thank
series. And
you.
again, I am just so appreciative that you stopped by the cafe to hang out with us on today. And of
Thank
course, my
you.
friend, we have to play a round of this or that. I promise you, there is no right or wrong answer because it is all things according to you. And we're going to actually do a little this or that summer edition. Are you ready?
Okay, definitely.
Okay, I love it. Okay, look, I just want you to see this one. Letitia said Maeve is too funny. She's not letting anything hold her back. I'm telling you, look, she done moved to a new town. She is living her best life. Okay. I love it. I love it. Okay, guys, we're getting ready to do a round of this or that. Okay, and some of it will be related to the book. Some of it would be, just summertime, all that good stuff. Okay, small town or big city?
Small town.
Okay, ice cream or popsicle?
Ice cream.
Okay, flip flops or sandals?
I guess bare feet's not an option, so sandals.
Hey, look, it is all things according to you. So is bare feet is your thing, Ruby? Hey, is bare feet, okay? Myra said, "Mom sounds like me." I love that. I love that. Okay, let's see. Are we going to the mountains or are we going to the beach?
Mountains.
Okay, and then the last one, are we doing team tea or are we team coffee?
I am definitely team coffee. But in the winter, I do like to go to. I like in the evening to have a nice cup of tea. So in
Oh,
the summertime, it's straight 100% coffee. In the winter, I will throw some tea in there.
okay, I love that. I love that. Well, thank you, my friend, for playing a round of this or that with us on today. And of course, guys, there is a giveaway, and Ruby is getting ready to share with us how what her giveaway is going to be. And then, of course, we'll be sharing with you how you can get your hands on a copy of the first book in the series, A Shelter in Naomi. So, Ruby, can you share with us what the giveaway is today?
Yes, ma'am. It's going to be a $25 Amazon gift card.
Woo, child, let me tell you, you can do a lot in the book world with
You can do a
$25
lot of
Amazon
books.
gift card. I love
You
that.
can do
I
a lot
love
of
that.
books with that. So
Okay. I love that. I love, and of course, if you choose, you can buy you a copy of Shelter and Naomi as well. I said it, Ruby didn't. All that good stuff. But enjoy your $25 Amazon gift card. Okay, Ruby, I am getting ready to go up and down the comment section. Letitia said that's a nice giveaway. Yes, it is. Mara said, wow. Tiffany said a nice gift as well. Okay, let me clear everything out. Ruby, I am moving when you are, my friend. Let me know when you're ready to tell me to stop.
Stop.
Okay. Let's see. Leola Wright, she says, sounds great. You are the winner, my friend. If you will inbox me your email information, I'll be sure to get that to author Ruby James so you can get your gift card as well. So congratulations. And thank you so much for joining us on today. Now, Ruby, before you tell us how we can get a copy of the book and all of that good stuff, please share with us, my friend, what did you enjoy about bringing Naomi and Logan's story together in Sheltering Naomi?
I enjoyed, I am a huge animal person. I will get lost on Amazon watching animal videos. I will. I, it's not about the social feeds. I'll just stop on a video and just start flipping through all of the animal videos. There's so many. Just yeah, that's another reason why I knew that I had to do something about animals. So that actually, yeah, I just wanted to get through to get. There's a word I'm trying to say. It's been a long day, people. I had to work all day, so my brain has just shut down, just automatically right now. But no, because I wanted to show people that shelters need volunteers. Animals need homes. So I just wanted to give. I want to show in every book them getting animals from shelters because there's so many out there that needs home, and there are a lot of overpopulated shelters.
Wow.
That I just wanted to get that at least out there in some way, shape, or form.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for bringing us your new release, Sheltering Naomi. And of course, guys, I know you're ready to find out how can you get your hands on a copy of Sheltering Naomi. And I'm getting ready to allow Ruby to share with us how you can get a copy of Sheltering Naomi.
It is actually on Amazon and it's part of the Kindle Unlimited subscription series. So this entire series I am going to keep on Kindle Unlimited because I'm starting, a lot of my readers use Kindle Unlimited. So I want this entire series to be on there for a while.
Okay.
So if you have KU, it's there. If you want to buy it for this week only, I have the sale price at $2.99 for this week. If you don't have KU and you just want to buy it before it goes to the regular price of $4.99. So it is going to be on sale for this first week. Actually, it'll probably be on sale through the end of August, and then starting in September, it'll go to the $4.99.
Okay. And then Ruby, is it available in ebook and print, or right now it's just available in ebook?
It is available in ebook and print. I was surprised because my cover artist finished the paperback design yesterday, and we were rushing to get it up and hope that the paperback would be ready when the ebook was released, and Amazon was able to get the print also. So there is a paperback and there is the ebook. The paperback is not on sale because.
Okay. Well, Ruby, we're excited for you. So, guys, let me just tell you, she just shared it is available in ebook. It's available in paperback as well. So, whatever suits your fancy, you can go to Amazon. I will be sure to put the link in the comment section so you guys can order it. And, guys, let me just tell you, once you finish reading it, definitely leave a review. I know that author Ruby James will be so appreciative. And for those who have Kindle Unlimited, it is available in Kindle Unlimited as well. So, Ruby, thank you, my friend, and congratulations and happy release day.
And thank you, everyone, for popping in. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
I love that. I love that. And of course, Ruby, can you share with us, my friend, how can we stay connected with you?
I am, you can either go to my website, rubyjameswrites.com, or on Instagram, because I am on there, is at rubyjameswrite.com. Writes.com.
I love
Or
that. I
Ruby,
love that,
you
guys.
know
Be
what I'm
sure
trying to
that
say
you
again.
stay connected with Ruby James as well. Now, Ruby, on your website, is there a newsletter that they can contact you or stay connected with you as well? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, yes, I do put out a monthly newsletter. It's the first place you're going to see the cover reveals. It's the first place you'll get to meet the characters before the book is even released. And I actually do give giveaways, because right now, for for my first giveaway, I'm actually giving signed copies of Shelter and Naomi.
Guys, you got
So
the tea here.
I am going to do another one, because it was for the newsletter that went out today. But for my next newsletter, yes, definitely, I will start doing giveaways, because I want as many people, and it's going to be fun. I
I
love
love
connecting with
that.
my readers, and there's also a way for you to send me an email if you even want to drop me an email through my website. Thank
I
you so
love
much,
that.
Letitia. Thank you.
Yes, well, congratulations, Ruby. And of course, my friend, before we get off, I want to allow you, my friend, to have the last words of what you want to say to the people today.
I want to say thank you all for just stopping, and I appreciate you. I still consider myself a new writer. This is only my fifth book, and I learn something every day, and I appreciate every single reader that takes time to just even read a few pages of my book. I mean, it means a lot. So thank you all for stopping in and at least saying hi.
I love that. Well, thank you so much, Ruby. Guys, that is our time on today. Time goes by as so fast. And again, it's just been an honor to hang out with Ruby James on today and to celebrate her new release of Shelter and Naomi. We will definitely put in the comment section how you can get a copy of it. And like I said, guys, do not forget to leave her a review. And not only that, tell a friend to tell a friend that it is hot off the press and to read a copy of Shelter and Naomi. And of course, you can also follow Ruby on her social media. You can also go to her website and sign up for her newsletter as well. Well, that's our show on today, guys. It has been amazing hanging out with you guys and talking about her new release, Shelter and Naomi. And of course, you already know what I'm going to say. But before I say that, feel free to follow me on social media, Angela Anderson Presents. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Angela Anderson YouTube, as well. And have an amazing day, because we're having an amazing day. And until next time, guys, we will see you later. Be sure to get a copy of Shelter and Naomi. Bye bye.